My name's Liam Robinson. I'm one of the founders and a director of Cornerstone. We're a business analytics company that is now across Sri Lanka, Thailand, Australia and Singapore. We have about 100 people working for us across Asia Pacific. The project was they have non-material procurement, which is worth about $14 billion a year to defence spend, and that's all the non-tanks, guns, bombs stuff. So that's your stationery, your professional services, all that needs to be procured by defence is all handled separately to the tanks and bombs. So we're brought in by them to consolidate all of their procurement tracking into a single application. Prior to us starting, they had about 13 different applications, which consisted of Excel spreadsheets, access databases, even email. So when the chance to consolidate 13 different systems for non-material procurement and track their $14 billion of spend in a single centralised place, the project sponsor came back to us as a system integrator to say, what should we do? I introduced Eben in as a subcontractor to Cornerstone at the stage. So we were the system integrator and WorkingMouse was subcontracting to us because I'd known Eben for 25 years. I knew what his technology was capable of, and it was a good opportunity to work together and see how it would go in a complicated defence environment. So WorkingMouse's contribution to the NMP was they were the system developers. So what you've got on site at Defence was they have a Defence restricted network, which is their internal network for that you need security clearance to be able to access. So because of what we're able to do with the cloud-based technology and WorkingMouse's platform was all the development was done on AWS, which is Amazon Web Services, and the people in Defence could see how it was progressing. Then when it was time for a release, we'd bring that over the fence into the DRN and we would take care of the release in the Defence infrastructure. So WorkingMouse is responsible for all the development of the application itself. So the code bots wrote the code, the developers would augment that code with the specific needs of the business. In terms of the measurable outcomes, the biggest one, regardless of the speed to get it done, the outcome was a centralised repository for all their procurement tracking. So what they can see now, in addition to, so sitting underneath it or on top of the application, whichever way you want to see it, you've got a database which now tracks the entirety of what's coming through the non-material group or the material group in terms of requests for procurement or what activity they're doing. So what we're able to do is create a reporting platform off that application, which gives complete transparency into what people have on their plate, how much is coming through, how much is going out the door in terms of monetary value and work value. They can see the allocation of resources to tasks. So operationally, it supports the day-to-day activity, and strategically it allows the senior staff insight into where they're spending, what they're spending, how they're spending. In terms of the project success, to jump straight to the end, the project was successful enough to win an award through CASG, which is the Capability and Sustainment Group within Defence. And there's only a very small number of awards given out by the CAS group for innovation, and the NMP tracker received one of those awards.